back here, and welcome back to U-Boat. In this scenario here, the U-96 has detected 3 lone British merchant vessels sailing unescorted, it seems. And we are getting in a pretty good position to attack here. I'll go ahead and show you on the map. At first I thought it was just one lone merchant vessel, but upon finding out there are 3 of them, we're going to swing around and use our forward torpedo tubes. I was originally going to use a stern tube here, but with 3 of them, I want to take out as many of them as possible, and the best way of doing that is with the forward torpedo tubes. So let's go ahead and send Leo Loris here to start warming up all of our forward torpedoes. Hopefully we can swing around here in time. Already submerged us to periscope depth, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and really put on the coals here and try to whip the U-boat around as quickly as possible. So this one freighter here, I have a graph here on the attack periscope. Let's go ahead and actually take a look for ourselves here. And let's try to find these suckers. Let's go ahead and raise the scope all the way up. With these choppy seas, it'd be kind of difficult for me to see by myself. And let's increase the zoom here to 8 times. Alright, there she is. Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's... Oh, darn. I used the mouse wheel to try to zoom out, and that did not work very well. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock on target. So we have more propeller noises. Alright. God, fiddlesticks. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and lock onto this fella. And let's check our map real fast. I don't know if we'll be able... You know what? We're going to have to do a stern torpedo shot here, it seems. So we will go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and get into a decent position here. Alright. So there is our nice little target. Let's go ahead and bring up our recognition manual. And it is obviously not a F-class destroyer. Empire Bell, that is a possibility. Yeah, it looks like it has these 2 K-type masts here. So let's go ahead and recognize this as an Empire Bell freighter. The statometer. So you use Q and E to try to guess the range of the vessel, and we'll do it from the top of the mast. It's going to be a little difficult in these rough seas. Let's increase zoom to 8 times for this though. So about there-ish, set. So he's 2 kilometers out. Barometer, I'm going to go ahead and get the vessel's speed. So we'll start the timer once the bow hits the vertical line here, and we'll time the time it takes the ship to cross our vertical line here. And unfortunately you can't get out of this or anything while you're doing it. You have to sit here. So I can't check my map or anything while we're timing the vessel, which is fine. Where the fuck did she go? Where'd the ship go? I swear, a wave overlapped my scope and then she was gone. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That's awfully annoying. Alright, here we go. So we'll do it like this. Alright, and start. Alright, so let's do this one more time. I'm not going to touch anything just in case something messes up. Alright. Hopefully we get a good reading off of this. It says 6 knots here. I don't know if that is what my crew members think it is going, but we'll get a pretty good reading from this. And hopefully this is a fairly decent torpedo shot that we can get set up here. Alright, and stop. Alright. Set. 5 knots. Alright, and let's go ahead and establish AOB here. Rotate the disc to match the course of your target. Alright, so this is a little odd. So this is our orientation, I believe. going at about like a 45-degree angle, so set it like so. This is a weird way of doing it. Set. And let's see the course thing. So he's heading west. He's heading like southwest. Like so. And it looks like they're all kind of changing course now. Let's start reversing. Alright, so we should be in a fairly decent position to fire here, actually. My only worry is that course that we have set up for them. Let's see. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, he's probably going closer to 150 is. Yeah, set. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's closer to the way it is. That's just an interesting way of doing it instead of giving me AOB or anything like that. So hopefully this torpedo attack goes fairly well. So we're going to be shooting tube 5, obviously. Let's go ahead and raise our scope up a little bit. And she is getting pretty close, so now's probably the best time to fire. Let's go ahead and do one more range reading. Set. 1 kilometer away now. Alright, tube 5. Alright, we're gonna fire about here on those tiny funnels there. Fire! There we go. Alright, and tube 5 is away. Now hopefully this goes alright. It could be a terrible, terrible shot, which is fairly possible. But I'm not sure, actually. I can't. Let's watch our torpedo. Oh, it's closing in fairly well. Okay, so we might actually get a impact here. Oh, I think we're gonna hit. Awesome. Unless it's a dud, I think we're gonna hit just aft of where I aimed. Okay, that's ridiculous. Awesome. So the freighter is now in flames. Beautiful. That was actually my first time doing manual targeting, and now my game is glitched. Of course it is. So I can't leave the view here. Anyway, let's take a look through the periscope, maybe. There we go, that fixed it. Alright, so the freighter is actually going down. Oh, that's annoying sometimes. Sometimes the UI gets a little clunky, but wow. Awesome, I'm pretty happy, pretty satisfied with that. That is my first manual targeting hit, actually. It might have been the second time I've tried it. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. My memory is terrible. And they actually fixed the flags. I don't know if y'all remember earlier they were flying the incorrect flag, but she is going down to Davy Jones's locker. So apparently we have more contacts, sound contacts. All ahead flank are full. Let's try to whip around and set up a bow shot here. And we can go ahead and use some time compression. Now let's actually whip around this way. Looks like just those two freighters. They were saying propeller noises, but I guess it's just these two still. And it looks like, oh, they are kind of zigzagging a little bit. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and do this the other way. Let's have all of them start targeting this one and getting a torpedo solution. So 60% already. We're closing in fairly nicely. So this is the other way of conducting a torpedo attack. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like Cold Waters where you get a percentage, and actually it might have been better to do it on this guy. 92%. That's actually not half bad. I might be able to spare a few more seconds, but let's go ahead and flood tube 1 here. Prepare to fire. The problem is this vessel that we are targeting now is zigzagging, so the course changes aren't really calculated in this, so they can change course and you can still miss. Alright, but we'll go ahead, let's go ahead, fire tube 1. And then we'll surface and use the deck gun for the third. Let's get a good variety of ways to sink your enemies in this game here. Let's go ahead and look at the camera. Oh, that's a pretty beefy. Is that the same type of ship? That actually, this might be another Empire Bell. I'm not sure. What are they saying? No, similar to Empire Explorer. Our torpedo is halfway, and the vessel is turning pretty hard to port though. Just look at it. However, when we go to this camera, it seems like torpedo's doing pretty well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the freighter. Hopefully we can actually see the impact this time. Alright, hide the UI. For more cinematic experience. Cross your fingers. Believe that was an electric torpedo, so we're not going to see a wake. Said 20 seconds to impact. Oof, did we whiff? 10 seconds. Torpedo was a dud? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, so we had a dud. Classic. Classic. So I could try to shoot another. Or I can wait. Let's wait for him to come back around maybe. You know what? Actually, I don't believe this fella has any guns. So with that one being a dud, do we have a solution on this one? 26%. Let's see. Let's slow down. Let's try to get this one here, because this one's probably too close to get a decent hit. Our torpedoes have an arming distance of 300 meters. Historically they did, so I'm just going by that metric for this game. 88%. Alright, that's good enough in my book. So I think we'll go ahead and open this up. Flood tube 2. It's also better to preheat your torpedoes. So just in case, let's start warming up our other torpedo. And it's fire tube 2. Hopefully this is a decent impact here.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Oh, there we go. Wow, that was fast. Alright, so there we go. Another torpedo impact. So that's the other way of getting your torpedoes. And I love the way the masts fall down. And she's going down. Yeah, look. There. The fire is doing a number. Also, all that flooding in the aft. 2 ships sunk already. And with these weather conditions, I think the deck gun would be a nice way to send off this third one. So let's go ahead and we'll watch this one slip beneath the waves, and then we'll go to our deck gun and take her out. Yeah, she went down stern first, just like the other one. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave and surface the boat. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the surface. And my UI's glitched out again. So I figure going in the manual mode. Yeah, going in the manual mode and then getting out of it fixes it. So let's go ahead and surface the boat. Surface. Both engines ahead standard, and we'll switch to diesels here momentarily. We're going to get we'll get Gruff onto the deck gun with 2 others. Let's send Loris to the diesels, or to the electrics. Everything else is going pretty well. Also, let's go ahead and rig for red while we surface the boat here. Alright, so we are now on the surface. Decks are awash. Switch to diesel engines. Alright, Groff, you go ahead and... There we go. He can get on the 88 now. All ahead flank. Alright. While we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and turn on our diesel compressor. We'll get 2 others on the deck gun with him. Let's turn towards this ship that is trying to run away from us. Good luck with that though, buddy. Alright, and we'll take over. He's heading down to the deck gun now. So we'll let, oh wow, they're already opening up on her. Okay, we'll let them take a few pot shots. What are they shooting at? They are shooting at nothing, so y'all can go ahead and hold your fire. I figured they would be shooting at the enemy ship, which is over there. I think they're shooting at the lifeboats. Well, that's gonna be a propaganda win for the Tommies if y'all keep that up. We shouldn't be doing that. Gunning down innocent merchantmen in the water. It's kind of messed up, but I guess my men have a bloodlust. Alright, so let's go ahead. He doesn't need to be on the hydrophones. Newman, go get in the radio room so we can send these radio messages off. Look at that. If you send these messages, they give you a ton of renown, so we need to be sure I actually do that. I'm kind of bad about it, but alright, we're going to send this last one down here. So let's go ahead and take over Groff, manual mode. And we're going to have to swing this 88 around. Alright. That was a miss. This is going to be a little difficult at higher ranges. Also, waves are a little choppy. There we go. Let's actually switch to high explosive rounds for this guy. Try to light some of those decks on fire here. There we go. Pretty good hits into the superstructure there. Alright, we can probably slow down and make this a lot easier. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we'll slow down. So we only have, what, 27 rounds, including our high explosive. Star shells are not going to do much against this big merchant ship, but we blew off one of the lifeboats. That's unfortunate for them. Alright, let's keep... Oh, that was almost a miss there. Oh, these waves are a little choppier than I first thought they were. There we go. Now we have a fire on deck. And wow, she just lit up. They must have had gasoline on the deck or something, because that was fairly easy. Yeah, that's a lot of fire. It looks like they're putting them out pretty quickly though. Oh, got a miss there. Oh, these waves are just really... My deck gun crew, they are a ballsy group going up on the deck in these conditions. Get washed overboard pretty easily, I feel like. There we go, we got another fire. Apparently on the deck. Oh, there we go. Hopefully if we keep lighting fires, she'll go down sooner than later. It's already kind of listing, it seems like. I could just be delusional. That is very possible. The probability of me just going crazy is extremely high. Keep getting fairly close, hitting these waves. Oh boy, that was a big one. Alright. There we go. Another fire. Bingo. That's what we want. 5 high explosive rounds left. I'll probably just pump these into her while I'm at it. Might as well, right? I don't use the deck gun too often. Oh, she might actually be going down, so let's go ahead and take a look. So apparently this is one that's sinking. That's kind of irritating. Let's take a look at... Yeah, she is listing fairly heavily to the bow. I think she might actually end up going down here. So let's just use some time compression and see if she'll sink on her own. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and close into her. Get back on that deck gun. Graph. Yeah, she's still steaming along. It looks like she's actually stopping. Oh, and they are dropping lifeboats. Oh yeah, she's going down. Apparently there's about a third of her hit points left. Not that there's any way of us knowing that, but they're slowly going down due to flooding. And yeah, she's done for. And there's the U-96 back there in the background. Oh, so there you go. A nice little convoy attack. 3 torpedoes launched, 3 ships sunk. Ended up deck gunning the last one because of a dud, but hey, that was pretty fun. I actually did enjoy the manual targeting. I should probably do that more often. It does add some enjoyment. The only problem with it is a little clunky the way this game does it. So streamlining that whole experience might be in the devs' best interest. But there we go, she's going down. This game is early access, so it still has some polishing to do. Well, there goes another British merchant vessel beneath the waves. U-96 had a pretty great time this patrol. Let's go ahead and, well, I'll probably leave it with that. Let's check the map here. So we have quite a bit of lifeboats and wreckage in the water. I'll probably go take a look at that. Apparently we have a lot of propeller noises really far out here. This is one thing I don't like about the game. I'll get more into things I don't like later. I was thinking of making like an actual early access review of the game, so if that's something you think you want to see, go ahead and let me know. I've been putting quite a bit of hours into it, so we will see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack signing off. If you want to see more U-Boat, go ahead and leave a like and all that stuff, and I will see you guys on the next one.